I'm going to talk to you about my cost of living in Bangkok, Thailand. I'll give you my full breakdown of all my expenses living in Bangkok. Plus, at the end of the video, I'll give you which websites I use to find cheap or mid-range up to luxury apartment or condo rentals around Bangkok. You too can use these websites if you are planning to live in Bangkok or anywhere in Thailand, or if you just want to check out the costs here. So at the time of this recording, I've been living and traveling in Thailand for 4 years straight since 2015. Now before that, I've been traveling and living in Thailand on and off with my friends, my family, as well as traveling solo around Thailand for almost 40 years. I also speak and understand Thai in 2 different Thai dialects, but I'm not claiming to be, an expert or some kind of guru about Thailand. I'm not. I also speak English, obviously, and I am not an expert in the English language or the English culture. So with that said, I won't be talking about how much it costs for me traveling around with my friends, girlfriend, or other family member. I'm only going to talk about my cost of living in Bangkok as a solo traveler. Here's my little disclaimer. I'm not advising or I'm not endorsing anyone to spend or to do the same thing as me. I'm just sharing you my experience living in Bangkok and my cost of living. So there are many things in Thailand that will cost more or the same than most other Western countries. Mainly because they are being imported into Thailand. Maple syrup right here is 430 baht. So that's 18 Canadian dollars. So not everything inside Thailand will be cheaper than your home country, particularly imported goods. Now at the same time, there are more cheaper things inside Thailand. It will depend on what you want to buy and what you want to spend on. If you don't watch out while you're living in Thailand or traveling here, it can cost the same or more than your home country. If you're coming here for a few days or a few weeks, like you're just coming here for a holiday, things like electricity, water will be covered and included to your hotel package. You don't have to worry about that. So most of the stuff here, you don't have to really worry about it. But you can still watch this video and get some ideas how much things cost around here. So with that said, I have break them up into 7 different sections right here. Number 1, food and grocery. 2, entertainment, utilities, visa and visa runs, transportation, travel insurance, accommodation, and I'll add everything up here. Alright, so the first one here is food and grocery. It costed me a little over 13,000 baht per month, which is approximately $382 US per month. And this is the first one on my list. It is the most expensive expenses for me, eating out and buying groceries, because I don't cook. I don't have a kitchen. I live in a small studio apartment, and that's one of my main reason why I moved to Thailand is to eat, because of the food, the Thai food and the international food. I often eat indoor most of the time, mainly inside restaurants or food courts in shopping malls. I sometimes eat outside, eating street food, but 90% of the time when I was living in Bangkok, I eat inside because it's more comfortable. Usually they have air conditioning. An average Thai dish is about 50 to 60 baht, which is around $2 US. It could cost a little bit more, but that's the average. You can't get them inside food courts, inside shopping malls, or street vendors, or a Thai-style restaurant. So since they are so cheap here, I find that the portion is not as big as what I would get back in the West. But you can always order a second dish, and it still costs maybe around 100 baht or under $5. If you can't eat Thai food all the time, you can save a lot of money on your cost of living in Bangkok. Even for me, I got bored eating Thai food every day. By the way, this is coming from a Thai person, so you might be saying to yourself right now that you can eat Thai food all the time or eating, Thai street food every single day, every single meal. But after 2 or 3 months eating that, I had a hard time doing it for too long, so I had to make mix things up. And this is where a lot of my money went to, eating different type of food inside Bangkok. So for a average Western style food with Western size portion, the cost is around 200 to 300 baht per meal, which is about 8 to 10 US dollar. That will get you a very good meal and maybe, some fruit shake on the side. Now, obviously, you can't get a meal here for more than 1,000 baht eating lobsters at a 5-star luxury resort sitting next to the beach. You can easily spend a lot more. The next thing on the list, number 2, is entertainment. So I spent about 2,740 baht, which is about 78 US dollar per month on my entertainment. Now, I don't like loud music. I don't like getting drunk anymore. I hate the smell of cigarettes, so I don't party at all. Like, I'm a very boring person to hang around with. So if you see me on the street, just turn around and walk away, because the cost of my entertainment in Bangkok is about 800 baht per month for my massages. I get maybe once a week for a foot massage or a leg massage. It's about 200 baht per 1 hour. The second type of entertainment is for movies. So movies cost about 200 baht for one ticket, and all the movies can be in English without any subtitles. So you don't have to worry that they are in Thai. There's the ticket. There's also a 100 baht ticket, but it's at the front. The third type of entertainment is going out with friends, and I would spend about 1,200 baht going out. Now, if you're a party person, you're a big party goer, and you drink a lot, you're a big smoker, you live in a touristy hotspot inside Bangkok, you might want to add another 200 to 300 US dollar per month and possibly more for this. But this is my cost of living for entertainment, which is around $78 per month. Next is on my list is utilities. So the utilities is 2,150 baht per month, which is around 60 US dollar. So this include 150 baht for water, which is around 4 US dollar. The highest I ever had to pay for water was 200 baht. So I don't have any complaint about this. So let's move on. The next one is electricity. Electricity cost me 1,500 baht per month, as I use a lot of air conditioning. And you might be able to get 1,000 baht per month for electricity if you don't use a lot of air conditioning. But if you're coming here, I don't recommend you cheaping out on electricity if it gets too hot. Bangkok can get super hot and humid during the summer, so you don't want to cheap out because you can get like heat stroke, that sort of stuff. So if you get too hot, just turn on the air conditioning. My electricity cost was 6 baht per kilowatt hour, which was almost the same as the government rate. Now, most of the time when you're renting, you will have to pay a fixed rate for your electricity and water. If you own a condo or you're renting out a home for a long time, you can get the government rate or the variable rate, which is around anywhere from 3 to 5 baht per kilowatt hour for electricity. There is more to this, like scams, because some people don't know how this kind of stuff work inside a foreign country. So I won't get into too much of this, but if you want more information about this, check out my ebook. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Living and Traveling in Thailand. There is a link below this video if you're interested in that. Internet was included. Also, my telephone was about 500 baht per month, which is around $14. That's my utilities right there, so around 60 US dollar per month. That is, what's it, 80 baht? It's a squid, stir-fried squid with rice, and 20 baht for Coke. Looks pretty good. So the next thing for my cost of living in Bangkok is the visas and visa run. A total about 1,800 baht per month or $50. I used to have a multiple entry tourist visa, but I don't use it anymore. I don't use any visa anymore. You cannot just come here to Thailand and stay as long as you want, or come here and claim a asylum like the US or other places. It doesn't work that way here. So I'm not going to get into too much details about this because it's too much information. Also, the thing is, it changes so often. Sometimes it's a small change, other times it's pretty big. Now for the visa, the amount of hassle with Thai visa now really baffle me why so many people still want to stay here long term. Now I can understand if you have a lot of money and you can fly out of the country in a business class and stay in a 5-star resort for a visa run, or you have enough money for a non-immigration visa, you have enough money for the investment visa, or you have enough money for a retirement visa to deposit inside a Thai bank account. It's going to be okay. It's not going to be hard. It's pretty straightforward. The problem is if you don't have money and you're trying to live here long term, in my opinion, it's going to be such a pain in the butt. For example, when I had my multiple entry visa, they change it. They change it all the time. Before, you were able to go to Laos or any neighboring country to get a new multiple entry visa. Now you have to go back to your home country to get it, and it costs money. It takes time to go back. Then someone on the forum told me, oh, you can go to Australia to get the multiple entry visa. The other Thai consulate generals say, oh, you can still do it in Laos, that sort of stuff. So it can get pretty confusing. So I don't understand how people can, come here and stay here using a tourist visa. Also, the Thai immigration, at least from what I heard recently, is that if you have too many tourist visa stamps in your passport, they can just stop you coming in because they might look at you as trying to live inside the kingdom for a long term, and they don't want that. So that's all I'm going to say about visa. So the next one on my list here for my cost of living in Bangkok is transportation. Is 800 baht per month, which is around $23 per month. I didn't rent or own a car, a scooter, or a motorbike when I was living in Bangkok. If you see the traffic inside central Bangkok during the rush hours, even during the regular hours, and you decide to ride or drive on those roads, I think you are either crazy or very brave. I think the best health and life insurance in Bangkok is to pay someone 30 to 200 baht to use the meter taxi or any of the public transportation system. This is why I only live 15 minutes walk from one of the MRT stations, or use a meter taxi and avoid driving yourself inside a city like Bangkok. Also, Bangkok now have something called Grab Taxi that you can use on your phone to get a taxi. Now, I can be wrong here. Grab Taxi costs about 10 to 20% more than the regular meter taxi. But if you don't know Thai, or you don't know the name of the Thai location you're going to, or maybe you're in some random place inside Bangkok where you don't have a meter taxi, then I think Grab Taxi is a good option if that's the case. Personally, I avoid tuk-tuk inside Bangkok as much as possible. I don't like riding a open air vehicle like a tuk-tuk in a very heavy traffic inside Bangkok with all those exhaust fumes coming out blasting next to my face. Also, tuk-tuk doesn't have air conditioning and it can get super hot inside Bangkok. It might be fun riding a tuk-tuk your first couple times inside Bangkok, but after a while it gets old pretty fast. Now, if you want to learn more about the basic transportation around Bangkok, check out my free ebook. It's called Introduction to Thailand. It's in the description below this video. The next thing for my cost of living in Bangkok is travel insurance. So I don't have any travel insurance. Now, when I first moved to Thailand here, for the first couple months, I had travel insurance. Before I moved to Thailand, I used to come here on my holiday and I will always have travel insurance. With that said, I do not recommend people to come to Thailand or anywhere without travel insurance. So what I do is that I have some emergency money on the side if I need to go to the hospital or if I need to do some dental care. Okay, the last one is accommodation. So my accommodation inside Bangkok was 7,000 baht per month, which is around $200, and I live in a 1-bedroom studio apartment. By the way, if you're planning to come to stay in Bangkok, you will need a place to stay. So check out my link in the description below, because you can save up to 50% or maybe even 70% on your next hotel in Bangkok. I used this website exclusively inside Thailand, and I think it will be helpful to you too. You can save a lot of money. So you can book a hotel before you even come to Thailand, and it's going to save you so much time. So I rented out my apartment in the Lat Pao district, which is in the northern part of Bangkok. So the apartment I stayed at, it had no gym, it had no swimming pool, it had a small Thai restaurant and a laundry mat on the ground floor. The room had a fridge, it had no TV. I was surprised they didn't have TV. It included Wi-Fi, hot water. I had to buy my own bed sheets and pillows and blankets. Alright, so my total cost of living in Bangkok was 27,869 baht. If I had insurance, probably about $1,000. So that's my cost of living in Bangkok for 1 month. Now some months it can be a little less, and some other months it was a little more than $800. Now I know that there are people just jump the gun and come to Thailand without any savings at all, or very little savings to stay here long term. Personally, I can't do that. I find that to be too stressful because something unexpected may happen, like the exchange rate is not good right now. If one day I have to live here for under $600 per month, is the day that I will have to consider going back. I want to know, what is your cost of living in Bangkok when you are traveling solo in Thailand? Is it $1,000 per month or more or less? Leave your comment below. Also, do you think you can live here in Thailand or in Bangkok for under $600 per month? Let me know in the comment section. If you want to know which website I use to find apartments or condos, rentals around Bangkok and around Thailand, check out my link in the description below. Now, if you want to learn more about Thailand, the scams, and other in-depth information not on my YouTube channels or videos, as well as not on my website, get a copy of my ebook, The Ultimate Guide to Living and Traveling in Thailand. Also, check out my other cost of living in Thailand videos from my playlist right here. If you watch all the way here, leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Click on the bell notification icon to watch more videos about Thailand.